Hey guys, momentaijankguy here, bringing you a brand new deck review. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded one. The format was pretty stale for like the last set. It was just like Imperial Digimon or Leviathan for my locals personally, and it's just like it's not fun when like you're playing like I was playing Syndra. Syndra has a very bad matchup against that deck because the protection only does so much for like the Shipiramon, and then Imperialmon just stripping the sources. But I made the main deck that I wanted to make this this set, and I'm really happy because I know it's a 2.0 set and it has a mixture of 18 and 19 together. So I'm really happy that all the cards were in this set, so I don't have to wait any longer. So it's gonna be on a QueenBeemon deck, or you can say QueenBeemon / Tiger Vespamon deck. So this is our egg.
You like jazz?
Puro Uromon. It's sort of like JoJo. Start your main phase by placing one Digimon card with the royal base trait from your hand as the face up as the bottom security card. You add the top card from your security to your hand. So essentially, you switch out your hand. So you're like this. You put a card underneath. I don't like what the card. Sorry. Oh, okay. So essentially, you add to the bottom, and then you add the top card to your hand. So you stay at the same security. But essentially, you're cycling because with this deck, you're actually playing as if you have two hands. I know like back then or even now still, people say when you play yellow, you essentially have two hands. But with this deck, you actually have two hands. And so this is the egg, and the entire deck is X antibody, which is very cool. I have not read the series, but the deck's a lot of fun. It's very controlly, and it applies a lot of pressure too. So it's control and pressure and removal. Right? So it's like really nice. And I also wanted to play it because this is the first deck to play with this kind of mechanic. So first for the rookies, we're running 4 FunBeemon. So this is probably the better FunBeemon. So they all have this effect where it says security all turns. All of your royal base trait Digimon gain an additional 1,000. So what that means, like when it's face up, even if you have multiple copies, let's say you have 2 of these face up, all your Digimon all turns get plus 2,000 power, which is super nice. And then during your turn, when this Digimon would evolve into a Digimon card as a royal base trait, which is everything except for 1, which I'll get to that, you reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So essentially all your level 4s, except for 2 of them, evolve for 1, which is very nice and very memory efficient. And then all turns, Digimon gets additional plus 1k power, so very nice. Next, we have the other FunBeemon, because I believe this is 18 and this one's 19. Yeah, 19 and this one's 18. So on play, it does what the egg does, but it's an on play. By placing one Digimon card with a royal base trait from your hand face up as the bottom security card, you add the top security card to your hand. So very nice. Same security effect. All your royal base trait Digimon get a plus 1,000 DP. So every level 3 and level 4 royal base trait, level 3 and 4 Digimon have royal base Digimon have this security effect. So just so I don't have to repeat it like multiple times. And then all turn Digimon gets plus 1,000 power. So super solid. And the last rookie we are running, it is a little bit of a brick sometimes because when you have to eat on top of it when you have to. It's going to be 3 Kokopterimons. So this searches out the entire deck because the entire deck is Insectoid. Because a lot of the Digimon, say right here, has the Insectoid type. So, but it looks at the top 4, so it is very nice dig. And then the inherit is whatever, is all turns, but the Digimon is suspended. It gains 1,000 DP, a little situational. But it's mainly here because it can search for the deck. I've been debating about switching these out and just putting in 3 of the rare Ugumon because this doesn't care like what's on top of it. So if I have Ugumon, I can promote to the top 3, add a card to my life to my hand, do the start of main phase, put something in, add something, hatch, and then still continue off. But right now, I am liking this. So we are only running 11 rookies. Now onto the floors. All right, so we are running 4 ForgeBeemon. So this is like a pseudo protection card. So all turns, when any of your other Digimon was the royal base trait, would leave the battle area by effects. So aside from battle, by placing this Digimon as the face of bottom security card, they don't leave. So let's say they try to kill it, you can just pop this and put it into your security face up. So it's super nice. And all turns additional plus 1k power. And then we have for Waspmon. So I think this card is super strong, and it will catch your opponent off guard. So during the opponent's turn, none of your opponent's Digimon was as much or less CP as this Digimon cannot attack players. So they still attack Digimon, but they cannot attack players. And so it's really good. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna swing security. It's like, oh, sorry, you can't, because you're either as strong as this or weaker than this. And with all the inherits you're gonna have, well, just the one inherit for level 4, but also your security face up, this can easily get to like 8,000, 9,000, which is like stopping level 5s from swinging, 5 and lower from swinging. And so it's super cool. So essentially, it's sort of like a pseudo Venusmon, where it's like, oh hey, you still get your one attacking, but you can't do it by attacking my life. So super nice. And then the last card we are playing is 2 Togemons. So the Togemon is because none of the cards play a Tamer for free, which is the unfortunate part. I don't know if there's more foot support in the future. I haven't looked too far yet. But when you would play a green Tamer, you can rest Togemon to reduce the play cost by 3. So it's just really nice. And the Tamer for this deck is a 3 cost. Essentially, it's free. I do apologize for my dog howling. There was a siren going around, and he likes to copy it. And then the inherit also works. When the Digimon would Digivolve into a green Tamer, reduce the Digimon cost by 1. And so the reason why this one and the Kokapatarimon are iffy is because, so they all evil for all the royal-based Digimon. They all evil for a regular cost in the black text, but they evil for 4 normally. So it sucks because if I go into this and if I do have to, I have to evil for 4, which can be rough, but also like it could be okay depending on the situation. Yeah, but it's a very nice card, and it's not a bad card to hard play because it's only a 4 cost. Next, on to the 5s. Yeah, so those are the only 2 non-B Digimon in the deck. So we are running 4 Vespamon. Vespa. So both level 5s have the security effect. During the opponent's turn, all of your royal-based trait Digimon gain blocker. So super nice. And they are all liberators except for 1, I believe. Except for a few of them. There's some that are liberators, some that are not. So on play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 2 or less. For each of your face-up security cards, add 2 to this effect's play cost maximum. So early on, it's pretty niche, but late game, it can be like very devastating. It's like, start with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Deleting a 10 cost versus Digivolving is pretty nice. And it has a really good inherit. All turns, the Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, you trash their top security cards. So it's super cool. Next, we have, I believe it's the better one. So this one is not a royal-based trait. No, this one is, but it is not a liberator. There we go. So you could run the secret liberator option, and like you can like dig and like go for free. It's an option, but I don't think it works in the deck. So QueenBeemon, so same security effect. So on play, when Digivolving, for each of your face-up security cards, to Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. So what's really nice is because it says for each, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. So essentially, it activates like multiple times. Let's say you have 4 security face-up, and they have 4 Digimon. You could be like, Digivolve all of them by 1, or you could be like, Digivolve that one by 4 times. So it's a very nice card because of how it's worded. For each of your face-up security cards, they Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. So it'll be separate instances for each face-up card you have. And it also has the exact same inherit. Next, we're going to go on to the level 6s. I'm only running 7, but I think I'm going to push it up to 8. So we're I only have 2 right now because my logos ran out because everybody keeps buying them. So I'm just proxying Mega Gargoyles for now. So QueenBeemon, it looks like an alt art, but it's not. It's the regular art. So Eos for 3 over Royal Base has built-in alliance. It's a 12k body. Has no win Digivolving, but when attacking, you may play 1 Royal Base trade Digimon card from your face-up security cards with a play cost reduced by 8. So it plays any of the 5s, 4, or 3s for free, and any of the 6s for 4. And then all turns, when any of your Royal Base trait Digimon would leave the battle area other than in battle, you may place those Digimon face up as the bottom security card. So whenever something dies by an effect, even herself, because it doesn't say other, it says any of your Royal Base trait Digimon. So when anything on your field will leave due to an effect, you can just put it into your security face up. and essentially just recover more and make the game a bit more stally. And she's just very aggressive too, because you can swing, play something out. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do Digivolve, and then you can alliance with the card you came out with, because alliance is technically A1 attacking. Next up, we have 3 Tiger Vespamons. This is what I'm probably going to bump to 4. I don't know what I'm going to take out for it. That's the only issue. Maybe like one of the trainings or boosts right now. But this card's simply insane. So it has Piercing, Reboot, and on play when Digivolving. That's the fact too. It's on play. So you play it off of this, you get the full effect. So for each of your Face of Security cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, which is already super nice. And then it's a period. Then none of their Digimon can unsuspend until the end of their turn. And so that is a blanket effect. So let's say you only suspended one Digimon, but let's say you're playing against Mirage, which my friend was yesterday. So they went into this, and they tried to unsuspend with their Mirage, but they can't because of the way how it's worded, and because it doesn't say those Digimon can't unsuspend. It just says that none of their Digimon can unsuspend until the end of their turn. It's a generic blanket effect. And then all turns, when other Digimon are deleted in battle, this Digimon unsuspends. So if you have a level 5 face up in your security, you can block with it. It dies by battle, then he unsuspends again. Essentially, you get 2 blocks out of it. And he's not even going to be 12k. He's probably going to be like at least 14 to 15k because of the security. So it's a super, super nice card. It has Piercing too, and it's very solid. But I think I'm going to bump it up to 4. Next, on to the Tamer. So we were running 4. It's Winner, but I like calling it Winner. Start of your main phase, if you have a face-up security card, you gain a memory. And the main effect is, by suspending this Tamer, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card in your face-up security cards. If this effect Digivolve, you may place one Digimon card as the royal-based trait from your hand face-up as the bottom of the Digivolution card. So what's nice about this too, so it's basically how it's worded. It's like, even if you have 0 security, say you have 1 security, but like you don't want to get rid of anything in your hand, you can still lose a life, Digivolve, and you don't have to place anything in your security, because how it's worded right here, it says, if this effect Digivolve, you may place 1 Digimon card with the royal-based trait from your hand faces up as the bottom security card. So, and it's just very, very good. It fixes, this is why I say you have essentially 2 hands to play with, because the cards you're putting in your life, you can be like, okay, I have a 3, you can put in a 4 or 5, and then let's say you have a 4 but not have a 5 in your hand, and you can tap it, evil the 5, and then put something else in your security. So it's just super, super nice. Next, we are playing 2 Izzies. Works out perfectly with the deck. Everybody gets an Insectoid. Even the QueenBeemon, to get the, like I said, they have it. Trait has the Insectoid type. Oh, there it is. So it's a memory setter. During the opponent's turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may suspend the Tamer, redirect it to one of your Insectoid Digimons that is suspended, I believe. Yeah, your suspended Digimon was the Insectoid trait. So it works really good with this. It's like you block again, and then you tap this to redirect it. It's just super nice. It's like 3 blocks for 1 card. And the security effects for the Tamers, they play themselves. And then we are running, so I would like to run 4 trainings, but if I put in a 4th Tiger Vespa, I'm going to take out 1 of the trainings. But right now we only have 1 training. Excuse me. We only have 1 training because that's all I have, because I sold them when they were really high, the original copies. On play, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, add a bunny green card, which is essentially the entire deck. And then you can trash it the next time you Digivolve, reduce it by 2. So the trainings, I want them just for the situations for the Kokapiterimon and the Togumon, because the fact that they don't evo for, like, the bees don't evo regular cost unless they're on top of themselves. That way, when I evo to like a level 4 on top of the Kokapiteri, it's going to be for 1, but I'd rather have it be for 1 instead of 3. So that's the reason why they're there. Next, we are running, and I've liked it a lot so far, is 3 green memory boosts. So on play, well, top 4, add any green Digimon card and put it to the bottom of your deck. Only downside is you just can't add the option, it can't add the Tamers, it can't add itself the Tamer, the adoption cards. It only adds every Digimon, but not the other cards. And then you can trash it again to memory. And then we are running 3 Hornet Eraser. This card is simply insane. Me and my friend realized Jigglypuff. If you guys are a fan of her content, go check her out. She just uploaded a great video for pre-release guides up on her channel. I'll leave a link in the description. So Hornet Eraser is an 8-cost option card. You may place one Digimon card as a royal base trait from your trash face up as the bottom security card. So already on the plus side, you get to recover one essentially, and then delete up to 8 play cost total worth of your opponent's Digimon. So let's say they have multiple weenies on the board, you can just get rid of a lot of stuff. But for each face-up card in your security, you add 2 to this effect's play cost maximum. Like yesterday, I played this card. I had 6 security, and my opponent had 4 5-cost Digimon. And because like I kept like recovering, even with like was the QueenBeemon when stuff would die, I would put in my security. Okay, I was able to delete up to 20 play cost worth of Digimon, which is pretty insane. It's like, here, you can have this amount of memory, but I'm wiping your entire board and also getting to recover 1 on top of it. Card is super insane. Next is a big reason why I really wanted to make this deck, because the QueenBeemon is Gaia Reactor. So Gaia Reactor is my funny card. It's my cheese card. So if anybody doesn't know, this is from EX4, so it's pretty old. So choose one of each player's Digimon with the highest play cost, delete all other Digimon. So it's a very situational card. In all honesty, I will probably be taking it out. I might put like a giant missile, or I might just put another copy of Hornet Eraser just because this card's very good. So the goal is, like, let's say the opponent is like, they're like choking you down, but like you're slowly like playing stuff off of this and stuff, or playing more bees. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna play Gaia Reactor. You're going to target your Queen Bee, target their highest, delete all other Digimon, and since this QueenBeemon doesn't care about how they would leave the battle area, it doesn't care if it's your effect or your opponent's effect. So let's say that's your field. You play Gaia Reactor, they all get deleted. QueenBeemon will shove all of them into your security, face up. So basically, you just put them in whatever order you want, because they're all gonna be deleted at the same time, and you can recover like 7 cards. That's the main reason why I wanted to try Gaia Reactor, because it was green block. But it has not come up yet, but because there has been no big enough board, just because like Tiger Vespa sort of like controls the board a little bit. But yeah, that is the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I do apologize for not uploading a deck profile in so long. The other deck I'm going to try to do is Z and Millenniumon. My friend already has it built, but I want to see how it plays, because I feel like it may not like suit my play style. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.